Do you like visiting zoos? And I would like you to write yes or no in the chat. Okay, so everybody likes zoos. Okay. But another question is, do you think zoos are good or bad for animals? Why do you think zoos are good for animals?
And I think it's good because they have animals that are endangered,
Animals in danger of extinction.
and they give them the care they need.
because they are in jail and they need their natural habit because that affect to them because they need to hunt
Mm,
another animals and that's a cycle. How do
Sai.
you say cycle?
For example, I have seen many pictures on Facebook that can show that in many zoos there are people that are there are animals that are suffering and they don't live in a good condition,
Mhm.
and the animals look very sick.
Okay. And you will need to match the words with the pictures. Yes. Okay. So some students are already there. Very good. So you need to you have three pictures. You need to find the word first that it corresponds to, then the meaning, then the pronunciation, and then the form, right? The type of the word. Okay, excellent. Great job. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to see. So the first picture is a cage, right? So that's actually a space surrounded by bars and wires, right? And I can make it bigger so you can see it. Okay, usually, right, we say that who would stay in the cage? Animals and birds, right? If we talk about people, right? Do we, in what cases do we keep actually people in cages? Is it possible? Is there any way that people are kept in cages, Danae?
I think only animals.
So I have another question. Is a jail and a cage the same things?
No, they are not the same because a cage normally is for animals and jail is when bad people
Hmm?
make bad actions
Yes. So actually,
and
the
they go
jails
to
will
jail.
be, yes, will be also surrounded by bars and wires, right? But that will be a jail, like a building where people are kept because they're criminals, and cages are for animals only. Okay. What? So we have also feed. That is to give food to somebody, right? To a person or to animal. Okay. So in what situation we can use the word feed?
I think when you invite someone to your home, and I
You
I
see,
I understand now. When you are a baby,
you see,
your
when you're a baby and you cannot eat by yourself, you feed a baby. You can feed an animal. You can give food from your hand when people are sick or they don't have hands or they cannot eat. Or when you're talking about babies, you're feeding them, right? Mothers feeding their babies. Okay, and the zookeeper actually is a person who works in the zoo. So they keep the zoo in a good conditions. Okay. Okay, so let's practice the pronunciation. These are difficult words to pronounce, so I want you all to have microphones on and all of you repeat the words after me. So I'm going to send you another link, and I would like you to read a short text. Okay, this text has three sentences. You do not need to read quickly. I'll give you only 1 minute to scan the text, only to read quickly, okay? Not for details. If you don't understand some words, you don't need to read everything, okay? But just like quickly reading. And you need to choose one option. What is the correct option to summarize the text? Okay. Okay, time's up. So please write it down in the chat. What is the correct option? A, B, or C in the chat? Okay, so it is about an interesting zoo in Argentina. Very good. Actually, usually when you read the text, you don't need to read the complete text. Usually the main topic of the whole text will be in the first paragraph. So reading only first paragraph, sometimes first sentence or the last sentence of the first paragraph will give you a clear idea what the text is about. It's something similar as you do for the speech, right? You obviously explain what the speech is about. Okay, so let's see the other task. In this task, you are going to read again, but now you will need to read for details, okay? And you will need to choose true or false. So this task, I will give you approximately no more than 3 minutes. What do you think of this zoo? Is it a good place, the one that you read in the article? Would you like to go there? Why or why not? Renata, what do you think of this zoo?
I think it's a dangerous place for the tourists, and because although the animals have been accustomed to see people, they are wild animals, and you don't know how they are going to react. I would like to go, but I think I will not go into the cages.
I think that the Swiss danger, but I will
Danger.
dangerous, but I would like to go because I love the animals, but not meet with them very
Not,
no sé.
not going close to them, right? Not getting close, too close.
I think that it's good because in the text sounds like the people treat good to the animals, and
Treat.
maybe
Mhm.
if there are more zoos like this, maybe the zoos it could be a good place to the animals.
Okay, actually, that brings me to the next question. And what can you do as a human being to help animals and be responsive citizen? Okay,
And for example, in
go ahead.
Mazatlan, we can help releasing the turtles when the organization needs citizens to help, and it is um, in many months of the year. But I can remember the exactly month when they do this.
And what do you remember what they do? How do they, what kind of activities do they do when they volunteer their time? What the volunteers do?
First, we have to wait until the egg is broken, and after that, you need to pick the turtles with a coconut or something like that. I don't remember if you need to feed it, but at the end you have to put it on the sand, and the turtle is going to walk to the ocean. but you can touch them with your hands.
Don't buy products made from animal skin.
I think that not buy animals in danger of extinction. For example, many persons have the custom to buy birds